Today we're going to be focusing on our third eye and crown chakra. It's the last of the chakras and the last chakra yoga for a while. Next week yoga's changing and there's different classes each day, so have a look on the timetable and see the different classes. There's going to be yin as well and a few different themes for the classes that I thought would be more interesting and explorative for us all. For our third eye, let's take Hajraya Akasha Mudra, which we've done before. So we cross our right hand over our left, take the little fingers together, the thumb and your ring finger pressed together, then you weave your middle fingers around each other and the index fingers around each other, holding this to your heart with all the elements touching. And your third eye doesn't have an element associated to it, so I thought it'd be nice to have this mudra instead. And as we start to close our eyes, breathing through big deep breaths, maybe sighing out for a few breaths as well, as you notice the length of your inhale and exhale for a equanimous breath, softening your shoulders back, lengthening your spine, and yoking your breath as you exhale during navel to spine. Keeping that going, inhale, lengthening and lifting up as you exhale, softening and grounding down. Let's take a breath that's focused for our third eye now. And this is said to awaken Kundalini energy from the base of your spine to bring you more into a balance of all of your chakras from your base chakra to your third eye. So what we do is we inhale through the spine and then hold the breath in for a count of 6. And as you hold the breath in, noticing your third eye, exhale, sighing out through your mouth. And then we inhale from the base of the spine, up through the spine again, holding the breath in and focusing with your third eye, purple intuition, inner teacher, your inner guide of your heart's wisdom. Exhale, sighing out. Let's take one more breath like that, inhaling up through your spine, all the way, and filling up to the top, focusing on your third eye, noticing maybe a purple colour or white colour of your crown chakra. And then exhale, sighing out. Let's take 3 big breaths through our lungs with Vastrika breaths, big, deep, generous breaths, the biggest breaths that you've taken all day. Filling up and emptying out using the sound through your nostrils as your focus. And one more breath, please. Now let's unravel our hands, circle the wrists around one way and then the other. We'll take Aloma Viloma now, alternative nostril breath, pranayama, and your right thumb to your right nostril, elbow out in front, long tall spine, sitting tall throughout with an inhale through your left nostril, filling up as you exhale through your right nostril, pressing your ring finger into your left. Inhale through your right nostril to your third eye point. Exhale through left as you soften through. Inhale through right, filling up again, left. Exhale through right, softening down. Inhale through right, filling up to the crown of your head as well, your crown chakra. Exhale through left as you smooth out. Inhale through left, lengthening and softening your shoulders. Exhale through right. Inhale through right, through the center line of you to your third eye and your crown. And exhale through left. Take our hands down and across our legs the opposite way, please. Bring our hands to our knees, seated cat-cow. With an inhale, lift your heart, your third eye. Exhale, looking down to the earth as you tilt the pelvis, draw navel in. Inhale to lift up and lengthen again. Exhale to round, being this wave with your breath. Inhale to lift to the third eye and the crown of your head. Exhale to round, feel the back of your head and the back body. Inhale to lift again, lifting your heart. Exhale to round through your spine and your shoulders. Inhale to press the ground away, lengthening, lighting up. Exhale to round, drawing navel to spine. Inhale to a straight spine, and then let's turn to the left, simply just having 3 breaths here. Noticing through the side of your body, the back of the shoulders, length to the crown of the head. One more big breath. Keeping your left hand on your right knee, we'll reach the right hand over to have a nice shoulder stretch, and as you look up, looking up to the palm and to the ceiling, lengthening through your spine. One more breath. Exhale, take the hand to the other knee, so you're rounding, and look down to the earth. Inhale, looking forwards, reach your hands out to the sides, big hug as you exhale, hugging your arms to center. Inhale, reach your arms wide. Exhale, across the other arm on top if you can remember to hug. Inhale, reach the hands wide. Exhale, crossing the other arm in for a nice hug for yourself. Inhale, lifting and lengthening. And exhale, crossing your arms last time. Inhale to a flat back. We'll turn to the other side, taking your twist to your left now. Looking over the left shoulder, breathing through. 3 deep breaths through the back of the ribs, the back of the body, the spine long to the crown of the head. Gazing around with your third eye and your chakra. Keeping your hand to the knee, reach your left hand up and over, leaning to the right as we look up to our palm, press to the ground, lengthen through your spine. 2 deep breaths here, please. And then exhale, taking the hand to the opposite knee again, looking down to the ground. Inhale, let's reach the hands up to the sky now. Interlace the fingers, index finger pointing up, looking up, stretch through the sides of the body, creating room in our organs, our belly, lifting our heart, expanding across our lungs, looking up to your third eye, your crown. And exhale, hands down to the sides. We'll do Earth Sky Pranayama. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, hands down as you breathe out through your nostrils. Inhale, reaching up again to the top, maybe looking up. Exhale, hands down, and you can slow this down if I'm going a bit quick. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands down to the sides. Great. Let's take it onto our hands and knees. And as usual, spreading the fingers away from each other, pressing the palms down, the knees, the shins. Let's make some circles round, just all the way through the spiral of our cells, of our body, the spiral of life, of all creation. And then circling the opposite way, the other way around, noticing your wrists, your shoulders, your knees, your hips, your feet, noticing all the way through with awareness. Take the hips back to the heels, lengthen the hands forward, maybe looking forward to stretch through your neck a little bit and lengthen the spine, and then looking down, pressing your third eye to the ground. Our third eye has two petals representing day and night, sun and moon. It's new moon at the moment, and new moon in Gemini. It's all of the energy is about communication, relationships, sociability, and how to be with balance. As Gemini is quite an air sign. There's a lot of wind around at the moment, which is really relevant. Let's take some cobra rolls now. So with an inhale, lengthening forwards, lifting through your spine to the crown of your head, looking up, press to the feet. Exhale, take the hips back to child's pose. Twice more. Inhale, lengthening forwards, lifting your heart, softening your shoulders. Exhale, take the hips back, pressing through. One more time. Inhale to lengthen, lifting up, shoulders back, gazing up to the sky. Let's pause here, maybe looking over one shoulder and then the other, swaying as we do, like normal. One more breath. And then lowering all the way down to the ground. Hands over your head for full body pranam prayer. And like an arrow of light, as if you could beam your intention for your new moon. And a new moon is a new cycle of energy, chance to reset, to set an intention for your direction, your focus. Noticing what you'd like to set, what is coming up for you at the moment, what you'd like to change, and what you know that is possible to change. So not setting something unrealistic, something that can be a good, healthy goal for yourself that you know is possible. Exhale, take the hands under your shoulders and let's tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back for downward facing dog, have a little pedal out, one heel presses down as the other knee bends and go to the other side. Have a few breaths here. I'm just going to check Angela's arrived because I know she wasn't here right at the beginning of the class. Hope you're here, Angela. Great, you are. Hope everyone can hear me okay. Great. And as we lower our head in down dog, we all know it's an inversion. Our heart's above our mind. We're sending fresh blood to our heart, to our mind to be in balance. Let's lift the right foot up and circle the ankle round one way, then the other. This doesn't have to be too far. It can be low to the ground or it can be up to the sky. Bend the knee, circling the knee a little bit with the hip, freeing up space through your legs. And circling around the other way with this knee, this hip. Then taking the foot down, let's go to the other side, circling the ankle round one way, then the other. And then moving the knee around, circle the hip again, both directions. Let's come forward to plank with an inhale, lengthen, press the feet back to your heels. Feel your quads, your thighs, feel through your core, lengthen from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Exhale, take it back to down dog. You can bend the knees, active inner thighs. Inhale, forward to plank again. Exhale, take it back to down dog. One more time. Inhale, forward to plank. Of course, you can have your knees down if you need to. Exhale, back to down dog. We'll take our left knee to the mat and the right foot behind for half plank. With an inhale, reach the right hand up. Exhale, thread it underneath the left side body. Inhale, reach the right hand up. Exhale, under. One more time. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, under. Inhale, press the right foot away from the ground, hovering it in space for half moon. And then perhaps taking your hand to your foot to feel the stretch through your quad and your shoulder, turning your gaze up to the sky as well. One more breath here, or you can keep the hand and the foot free in your half moon. Great, exhale, take it back to down dog as you press the ground away. Then lowering the right knee, take the left foot to the back of the mat, firm the foot down, reaching the left hand up. Feel your transverse abs, abdominals through the side of your body. Exhale, take the left arm under, inhale, reach it high. Exhale, left arm under, inhale, lift it high. Exhale, left arm under, inhale to reach and look up. Press the right foot to the mat and lift the left foot into space. Mini half moon. As you flex the foot, feel the toes. Then maybe taking the hand to the foot, peeling the knee back in line with the hip. Feel the quad stretch, then stretch across the hip, the psoas muscle, all the way through your body to the shoulder, looking up perhaps. Maybe the hand and the foot reach away again. And then back to your downward facing dog. As you pedal out in down dog, let's now walk the feet to the back of the mat, walking all the way to the back. Hand over your legs in ragdoll, holding onto opposite elbows. Have a sway from side to side. Maybe making that sway more dynamic as you look under one upper arm and the other. You're stretching through the side bodies a bit more from your hips to your shoulders. We'll start to roll up through the right side. So as you just move to your right foot with both hands either side of the foot, start to pull your body all the way up through this right leg. Lift up to the sky. Exhale down the right side again, as if you're folding all the way down, bending your knees. Take it to the left. Inhale, reach up through your left side, up to the top. Exhale, forward fold over your left leg. Inhale, reach it up again to the top. And exhale, let's forward fold, center now to the ground. Inhale, lift it up to the top. Reaching your hands overhead, interlace the fingers, index finger pointing up. Press through from the feet all the way up to the top and the crown of your head. Lengthen, lifting your core, lifting your heart. Exhale, let's fold down and we'll go into Pranam Namaskar. So walking your hands forward to plank at the top of the mat, holding plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin lowering to the ground. Inhale, take the hands over the head, palms together for prayer, full body pranam. Noticing your intention again, if you like, have a sigh. Taking the hands underneath the shoulders, firm the feet, press up to plank. You can have the knees down or back to child's pose and up to down dog. For a breath in down dog, stretching through. Exhale, take the hands back to the feet, all the way to the back of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, look forwards to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold, drawing through your navel, lower belly, your shoulders. Inhale, lift up to the top, reaching up, looking up. And exhale, we fall down again. Let's inhale, walk the hands forward to plank, top of the mat. Exhale, lowering down your own style, elbows in. Inhale, take the hands over the head, palms together for pranam. Exhale, have a sigh. Inhale, take the hands under the body, tuck the elbows in, and then exhale, back to down dog. Up through your plank. How's everybody? Is that okay? Can you hear me all right? Yeah? Great, brilliant. I just wondered if somebody just went because they couldn't hear me. I think it was Angela. I think she's having problems. Let's walk the hands back to your feet again. With an inhale, looking forwards to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your hands up to the sky, looking up. And exhale, we'll fold down again. Inhale, walk the hands forward to plank. Exhale, lowering through chaturanga, maybe press up or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, reach the hands overhead, last prayer. With thanks to your body, to the earth, to your home. Sending love to all. Exhale, hands under your shoulders, firm the toes. Press the ground away into your plank or half plank or child's pose. And back to down dog. Having a breath here, stretching through. Exhale, walk the hands back to the feet. Inhale, looking forward to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reaching up to the top. And exhale, hands to our heart. We're going to step forward with our right foot now. Firm the left heel down for warrior one. As we reach up to the top with our hands, exhale, bow down in your warrior one. Inhale, lift up and lengthen, looking up. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to reach up and lengthen. And exhale to fold. Let's stay folded now. Clasping your hands behind your back, interlacing the fingers. Draw your core, lifting up through lower belly, lengthen to the crown of the head. Stay straight over the leg, working on both feet. And then if you like to make it a little bit harder, move the right shoulder to the right inner knee. Looking over the left shoulder, press to both feet. Feel the right hip under, and your gaze to your third eye. Breathing deep. Angela, I know you're having problems. I hope you're okay. Good that you've joined again. So let's take the hands down to the ground. Lift your right foot all the way back and up for three-legged down dog. Look under your right upper arm for scorpion dog as you bend the right knee. Flex the right foot. Let's circle the ankle around one way and then the other again. Maybe circling the knee all the way to the right upper arm and back if you want to. Or you can move the knee just in space, little circles to get the nice stretch through. Great. Exhale, take that foot down. Let's lift our left foot up to the sky. Exhale, step it forward. Warrior one to the top of the mat. Rounding down through your right heel. Exhale, bowing to the earth, your body. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, blessing through. Inhale to lengthen and lift. One more time. Exhale, feeling the legs. Inhale, feel the back glutes. Exhale to bow again. And this time, let's interlace the fingers the opposite way. Opposite index finger and thumb on top. Feel long again from the back heel to the crown of the head. Drawing the shoulder blades towards each other. Press to both feet. Exhale, stay there or taking a bit harder, moving that left shoulder into the left inner knee. Feel the left hip underneath, the shoulder blades drawing together, hands pressing back. One more big breath. Both feet gazing up to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step it back to three-legged down dog, reaching this left leg up. Bend the left knee for scorpion dog, look under the left upper arm. Circle the ankle round one way and then the other. Circling the knee round one way, maybe taking it to the left upper arm and back or in the space. Noticing your breath, being aware of all the way through. And then let's take both feet down to the ground, have a little pedal out. We'll inhale, lift the right foot up to the sky. Exhale, step it forward, ground down for warrior one again as you rise up. looking forwards. Exhale, warrior two. Open it out to the side, looking down the right upper arm. Check to see the right big toe beyond the knee again. Feet are maybe longer in the length of the mat, away from each other a bit more if you want to go deeper. Always check the right knees over the right heel as well, so it's not buckling in. Let's do 3 hands overhead, straightening the front leg. With an inhale, hands to touch the prayer, straighten front leg. Exhale, we lower, look down the right upper arm. Inhale to look up as you press your heart to the prayer to the sky. Exhale to lower back down. Inhale to rise, feel the feet, the legs, your core. Exhale to lower. Inhale, reach right hand up. You can wrap the left arm around for Exalted Warrior and stay here for one more breath. Feel the feet all the way up to the fingers, shining through your third eye with purple light, your crown with white rainbow, iridescent light shining out. Exhale, right forearm to thigh. You can keep the left arm around the back if you like that, or extend it and then wrap it around the back again, or keep it extended for your diagonal, whichever you prefer. It's a nice stretch to the left shoulder behind the back. Right forearm to the thigh or hand down to the ground to make it harder. One more breath. Inhale, coming up to your warrior two. Now let's take half moves. We're going to move the right hand forward, diagonal to the right little toe off the mat. So it should be maybe the right corner of the mat or off that right corner. The hand is underneath the shoulder roughly when you come up. It's not near the foot. Flex the left foot, lift it up, and the left hand. Drawing the left shoulder back, draw the left hip back slightly. As you flex the foot, press the heel away, looking up to the left hand, the left thumb. Great. Maybe, if it's possible for you, taking the left hand back to the left foot for Chakranasana, sugarcane pose. Sometimes it is a lot easier to have a block underneath your right hand. So if you need a block under that hand for this, it could be something you can practice in your own time to get used to. As you draw the knee back again, we're having that thigh stretch, looking up, always staying in the half moon. Exhale, both hands down, turn your body to face the floor, lift the left leg up, little tiny pulses through this left leg, or you can keep it still if it's too much. And then we look forward, either stay here or lift the hands for warrior three. Hands to your heart, hands to the sides, maybe hands forward, shooting them above the crown of your head. Exhale, hands down, step it back to three-legged dog with the right foot lifted again. Bend the knee, looking to the right upper arm, flex the foot. Let's take it to side plank or wild thing now, as you step that right foot behind the left, lifting through your pelvis, hips up, heart up, and looking over to the right hand, reaching over your crown. Exhale, right hand down, pull the right knee in, kick it out to the left, both legs are straight, and left hand lifts up. Lift up through your hips, through the side ups again for rock star. Exhale, left hand down. Lift the right foot up to the sky. And then exhale, come to a plank. You can keep that right foot lifted. If you have the press up, lower down with it lifted. Lifting for cobra or upward facing dog, knees off the mat as you inhale. Looking up, and let's pause here for 2 more breaths. That's quite fast, all of that. Well done. Pausing and looking up. Exhale, take it back to down dog. You can rest if you need to in child's pose. Have a little pedal out. Just gonna check on how's everyone doing. Okay. Great. Brilliant, everyone. Let's take it to the other side now. Lifting our left leg up to the sky. Exhale, draw the knee in, step it forward, top of the mat. Warrior one, as you rise up to the top. Exhale, open warrior two, out to the side. Feet a bit longer, away from each other again. Check to see the left big toe, knee centered to the heel, palms up to work our upper arms. And feel spiral through the inner thighs. We'll do those 3 hands to touch to prayer, straightening the front leg. Inhale, reaching up, looking up. Exhale, lower, looking down the left arm. Inhale to press the ground away, reaching up. Exhale to lower and gaze. Inhale to reach up with your gaze. Exhale to lower and staying low now. Inhale to lift the left hand up, maybe the right arm wraps around the back. Feeling that right shoulder back, looking up, lifting to the crown as if you can reach your fingertips up and you're reaching through your crown chakra to the sky, grasp to the ground. Exhale, lower the left forearm to thigh and choose whether you want to keep the arm there, just staying in stillness. Or you can extend the arm above the head and re-wrap it again, or keeping the hand extended. Maybe lowering the left hand down as your option as well. And we'll stay for 2 more breaths, feeling this right shoulder back. Keeping the breath steady and easeful. Inhale, reach it up to the top, catch your breath. Exhale, let's look to see the left hand diagonally from the left little toe again to the top right left corner or beyond. Take the hand underneath the shoulder. Right hand can lift up with the foot, feeling the right shoulder back. Flex the right foot, toes facing forwards, looking to the right thumb. And again, a block underneath your hand really helps with this. Or a book, catching your right foot, and then draw that right knee back into Chakra if you have that. Looking up, feel the right shoulder, right thigh. One more breath, either in your half moon or Chakra. Sugarcane pose is thousands of flowers from an arrow of the goddess, a bow and arrow. Exhale, take the hands down, firm the left leg and tilt the pelvis so the pelvis is square. Feel the right hip level with the left, little tiny pulses with the foot in your standing splits if you want to increase the stretch. And then hovering this leg in stillness, staying there, looking forwards, or lifting the hands up for warrior 3. Pressing to the ground, lifting through your core, hands to the sides, maybe hands reaching forwards again. And then exhale, hands down. Step it back with the left foot lifted to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, look under the left upper arm. And now we take the circles with the foot again a little bit. Just have a break for a moment. I know it's fast. Oh, we didn't do that, did we? I'm kind of going, oh, I think we did actually. Left foot behind the right for wild thing. Lift hips, lift heart, lift left hand up. Shining the left hand up and over your head. Exhale, left hand down. Pull the left knee in. Kick the left foot out to the side. Rock stop. Press through the feet. Lift the right hand up. Exhale, right hand down, pull the left foot back, again behind you. Then we go for one-legged plank if possible, lowering down through your press up one-legged. Inhale for your cobra, upward facing dog, knees off the mat. And let's stay for 2 more breaths again. Slowing down with our breath, big deep breaths. Feeling the heat, the tapas, cleansing through. One more big breath. And then exhale back to down dog, or child's pose. Have the pedal out. Well done. We're going to do some back work and then we'll think about our headstands today. So with our crown and third eye, emphasis is on headstands and balances. We've already done quite a few different balances. So let's settle down onto our front of our body. Lower all the way to the ground, please. Lift the hands over the head. Firm the fingertips to the ground and lift the feet. So you're stretching through to the toes. Lengthen and then lift the hands up in front, looking forwards. Lengthen and lift the feet, lift the hands. One more big breath. Inhale, lift hands, lift feet, and exhale to lower. Take the elbows to the sides, just around the rib area, and let's lift up for Sphinx. Wiggle onto the front of your thighs and the front of the feet down as we usually do. Lengthen through the spine. Lift from the tailbone all the way up to the crown of our head for this wide Sphinx pose. One more big breath, softening as much as you can. I know it's intense. Exhale to lower. Take the hands wide now, firming the fingertips, bend the knuckles forward on all the fingers and the thumb if possible. Lifting for wide cobra, 3 breaths. Inhale, lift up, look up and tilt the head back slightly. Exhale to lower down. Inhale to lift up from the feet to the crown of the head, lengthening through the spine. Exhale to lower. One more time. Inhale to lift up and lengthen. And exhale to lower. We'll take our hands back to our feet for bow, Dharana. If you're finding bow too hard and you want to be a bit softer, you can just have hands and feet free in your locust pose, lifting and lowering. Hands to the feet, big toes and knees together, lifting your heart, your knees, lengthening through. 3 big breaths, breathing through, lifting your heart, softening shoulders back, lifting your feet, maybe flexing the feet and then pointing the feet. One more breath, well done, and then exhale down. Soften and turn your cheek to the mat to rest. Have a sigh. Turn your other cheek to the mat for a rest and have a sigh. And feel the energy through your spine. Taking hands underneath your heart, your shoulders, lifting up into a kneeling position now. So we're going to clear our way for headstand and notice headstand. Let's just have a little bit of a relax first of all, and we'll also work from dolphin as an option to build your strength for headstand. But dolphin's quite intense, so I thought it'd be nice to have a little bit of a rest. Let's take our self into this kneeling position, Virasana hero pose. And either you can take the hands behind and lower backwards, or if you want to go a bit further, the feet go out to the sides of the hips and you lower back onto your elbows, maybe back all the way if it's easy for you, but trying to stay aligned so the knees are in line with the hips and they don't go too wide. Often if we lie back, they kind of go too wide, and it's good to have a bit of awareness with that. Obviously, you've got to be what's comfortable and enjoyable for you. Stretching the front of our thighs. We'll lift up our hips a bit more if that's possible. Maybe looking up, tilting the head backwards as you gaze to the sky. Feel the stretch across the shoulders as you press the forearms to the mat. Feel length through and the front of the thighs, across your hips, your soul muscle. One more big breath. And then slowly coming back up to seated. We're going to take our forearms forward now. Check that your forearms are shoulder width apart by holding onto the upper arms And you make sure that the elbows are level, then the forearms are level and parallel, fingers spread for dolphin. You can also, in dolphin, have the fingers interlaced. You can tuck one little finger inside if you prefer and you're ready for your headstand. Or you could even have a mudra in dolphin as well with the index finger pointing forward. So whichever you prefer. I like it with the forearms just flat. We're going to lift our hips up and walk our feet in. Hang with the head soft and the head is not tense at all between the upper arms, but we're lifting the shoulders up. Really engaging the shoulder girdle, engaging through the side body, pressing to both feet. One more breath here. And then exhale, knees down. Let's lift, knees are underneath hips, and we'll lift the chest forward for a forearm cat-cow. Exhale, round. Feel your shoulders more now as you've rounded. Inhale, lengthen, looking forward. And exhale, round. Let's tuck the toes under and lift up for dolphin again. Noticing the shoulders lifted, that's the main awareness. Shoulders lifted, pressing to the feet. You can do some dolphin dips to make it a bit more active and strengthening. With your inhale coming forward with the face like as if you're about to be in plank, but the face is hovering over your hands. Exhale, take the head in between the upper arms. Inhale, moving forward with the head, gazing forwards. Exhale, head between the upper arms, gazing back. One more time. Inhale, forwards. And exhale, back. Great. Resting in child's pose for a moment. Take the palms of the hands together and the prayer to the back of your head. Resting as you breathe through the back of the body. Breathing deep. Sensing from third eye, this awareness through your own balance, your own growth. As the third eye looks down to all of the chakras and looks up to the crown. We'll now practice headstand, so we'll go through a few different options. Let's try tripod first of all, because tripod is a relationship to crow, and we can try crow as well, and maybe if you've got crow and you've got a tripod, you can combine them both together now. So first of all, in tripod, just like normal headstand as well, we always make sure we're shoulder width apart with our hands. So sometimes I see people's hands in tripod headstand quite wide, and it's really important to keep your hands shoulder width apart. So put your hands directly in front of your knees and they're shoulder width apart, maybe a bit wider than your knees. And then we take the head forwards at the same length that the hands are apart in an equal triangle. So we're creating this equal triangle of our head and our hands. Our head is nowhere near our hands. It's not in between our hands or just in front. It's quite a lot in front. And this gives us room for our neck and our shoulders. And the head, the point of the top of the head is on the ground. Hug your elbows in, lift up through your shoulder girdle, and you can just stay here. Maybe roll around on the top of your head for a head massage and enjoy that, and just get used to your head, your arms in this way, and engage the shoulders, lifting them up. Next step is we tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and the legs are active, weight onto the top of the head, and we're holding our hands, really pressing down with the hands, elbows in, shoulders are lifted. You can stay there. The next step is one knee to one upper arm and the other knee to the other. Feet together once you've got that. We're lifting the hips over the shoulders and lifting through the core. Lifting your pelvis, keeping your elbows aligned over your wrists. hugging the elbows in slightly, activating the shoulders all the time. Next step is to hug the knees in together in a little ball and then lift the feet up slowly, really, really slowly. Everything with awareness to your feet. You can point or flex the feet and keep in a straight line as you hug the elbows in and the shoulders lifted. Coming down with the knees when you're ready, and maybe you hover, and then if you've got that, you hug the upper arms in, squeeze the knees to the upper arms, and then we lift through the pelvis. It's kind of tricky. Lift, look forwards. I couldn't get it then, but it's a bit of a balance act, and you come to crow. So you're pressing the knees into the upper arms in crow, and you're looking forwards, lifting through the pelvis, lifting shoulders and chest. So you can see how those are two relationships with each other. And if you're really careful with crow, you can even put your head down and then go up to tripod, but that can make, your head land on the ground a bit too hard. So be really, really careful with that as well. Okay, so let's just rest for a moment. Then traditional Sasana headstand is the same principle with lifting our shoulder girdle, our core, keeping awareness. But this time we're going to interlace our fingers. So we always check that the elbows are shoulder width apart, moving the hands to the upper arms, move the forearms to the mat, and then check that there's no gap between the wrist and the mat. Interlacing the fingers, tuck one little finger inside, so you have a flat foundation, a flat kind of support where everything is pressing to the ground. If you move your hands or your elbows, just recheck that the elbows are shoulder width apart. Because again, if the shoulders are too wide, it's not safe for you and it will cause injuries to your shoulders and it just won't work. So the thumbs are pressing up, elbows are always shoulder width apart and forearms are down. We then take the crown of the head, the center of the top of the head to the ground, and you lift up through your shoulders. Again, you can just stay there and get used to it and enjoy the inversion as your hips are lifting up and you're trying to just lift through your core and lift through your shoulders. We're slightly rounding your upper back a little bit. And then we can tuck the toes under, walk the feet in so the feet are like tiptoeing, and then bend the knees. So the feet come up together. We don't hop. I see a lot of people having one leg up and hopping up like that. We don't do that because what happens is you're jarring your neck, and if you hop up, you're going to fall over or do something dangerous for yourself. So you have to always check, set up, and keep the feet together, and then lift the feet together. And it's a bit of an action with your psoas muscle, your hips, and your core all together. It's kind of like a little bit of a level, a little bit of a kind of a lever, as if it's a lever, and your hips can just get into a bit of a tilt. It's hard to explain, and I often work with people one-to-one on headstand in person to help them with that. But once you've got that little bit of a lift from your feet to your hips, and you work with this, so work with this, feet up and down, shoulders lifted, and then you lift the feet. Go a lot slower, obviously. I was just showing you to be fast. Well done, everyone, for trying. Brilliant. Great stuff, everybody. Really good. Great. So we're going to relax now. That was hectic. I'm sweaty. I bet you guys are too. I'm like a mess. Well, so right, let's lie down onto our backs and we'll take some nice stretches. Take your feet up to the sky and circle the ankles round one way and then the other, please. We're going to finish at 5 past because we started a little bit late. I hope that's okay for everyone. And circle your wrists as well. We've been doing quite a lot with the wrists and the arms and the hands. Maybe shrug your shoulders, taking your hands to your shoulders and circle the elbows round. You can hug the left knee in, press the right foot to the top of the mat, flex both feet please, and draw this left knee to the left outer ribs. Noticing the back on the mat, the hips, the shoulders level. And then you can lift the head if you want to, engaging your core slightly, looking to the top of the mat and the right foot. One more breath, or keep the head down if that's better for you. We'll keep this left knee bent, but relax the leg. Move the left knee all the way over to the right hand can help you. Left hand can be in cactus arm with the elbow bent at shoulder height, palm turned up, left shoulder down, and we gaze to the left. Having a big few breaths here, breathing deep again. Enjoying your breath through the left side. Softening your face, your shoulders, softening all the way through now. One more breath. This left feminine moon side. And then coming back to center, let's switch the knees over, drawing the right knee in. Hug it into the right side of the body, the ribs area, flexing both feet. Feel the back, the shoulders, the hips level, the head relaxed. Breathing through, pressing the knee into your body. Let's look up, lifting the head and the shoulders off the mat, looking to the left foot and beyond, or keep the head down if that's easier for you. One more breath. And then take the knee over to the left side as you either bend the right elbow, palm turned up in cactus arm, or straighten the arm if you prefer. The right shoulder is down and you're looking to your right. Breathing through this right side, your sun side, masculine side. Big deep breaths with softness. And taking one more breath, please. Coming back to center, we'll hug the knees in and rock from side to side. We'll take circles round with the knees one way and circling the other way. Hug your head to your knees if you like, and a little ball, everything into center. And here you can notice your pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, your core diaphragm lift, called upward flying lock, and your throat, Jalanana Bandha. As you tilt your chin to your chest, these three create the Master Bandha, Maha Bandha, sealing this energy in. Let's practice Happy Baby, either hands to the back of the thighs, knee area, the calves, the ankles, or the first two fingers and thumbs to your big toes if you can reach the feet. You can reach the feet and it's quite easy, maybe hands to the outer edges or the inner arches. You know what you're doing, I'm sure. As you bend the knees in, press your back to the mat, soften your shoulders, maybe have a rock from side to side to massage your back. Maybe straightening one leg as the other knee bends, and then straightening the other leg as you pull the other knee in. Maybe straightening both legs for Wondrous Bear, Yogi Bear, and then coming back to your I've forgotten the name of it now, that's bad. Coming back to your happy baby, that's it, happy baby. Great, let's rest for Shavasana. You can shake your arms and your legs if you want to. And then take the feet and the hands to the ground. Palms turned up, feet wide and arms wide away from the body. Give yourself full relaxation and spaciousness through. Or choosing your position of choice for your relaxation. As you soften, allowing the softness to melt through your body. As if you could melt the skin to the ground, across your forehead, your third eye, across your eyebrows and eyes, across the crown of your head, your scalp and hair, and light shimmering through the crown of your head. As you melt your awareness through your body, relaxing and softening all the way through. All the way to your toes. As you relax all the way. Breathing deep. And then softening your breath so that your breath is soft like an inner caress. Imagining that the light is moving all the way through you, a stream of light as it is. And from the crown of your head, this light is shimmering through the scalp of your skin and down through the center of your brain to the left and the right hemispheres of the brain, to your pineal gland, your third eye, your pituitary gland. This light balancing, revitalizing, down through your skull, in the center of your face, softening your jaw, lighting up your mouth with this light, sensing this light breathing in and out of your nostrils, and through your ears. This light moving down the center of your spine, shimmering from the crown of your head all the way to your tailbone, lighting up your spine, column of light, with balance, with harmony. This light shimmering over your shoulders and around your shoulders, down through your shoulder blades, down through the arms, around your elbows, around your wrists, to your fingers and thumbs. And this light shining through your palms, to your heart, to your lungs. This light breathing through from your lungs. This light filling your heart, beaming out. Moving this light around all of your organs in your torso, down through your liver, your spleen, your digestion, your colon, bladder, the lower organs of your reproductive organs, your kidneys, all of your organs. This light filling your pelvis, relaxing your hips as this light moves down your legs, swirling around your knees, your ankles, and down to your feet, down to the soles of your feet, your toes. And this light streaming through you, all the way through, a light stream of abundance. To see this abundance in your life, to see with beauty, to see with gratitude, to see the positive, to see the learning, the growth, to understand your lessons, to understand yourself, to embrace all parts of you with love, with compassion, with peace, to connect to source energy, to connect to your divine self, to thank all as you are part of all. And sensing this light sealing in like a sponge to this light. And I read about the new moon in Gemini, which is from last night at 6:38. And the energies are staying around for a couple of days, and as the moon grows. So it's a good time to set your intention for a new beginning, a new goal, a new focus. And each day with the moon, as it's growing, you can grow with this intention. Gemini season is all about building relationships. Gemini links ideas or people together. During Gemini season, consider how you form connections with others. Ask yourself, where do you need to be more curious? Are you holding on to outdated beliefs? Do you feel connected to a community? Your affirmation for the month could be, I am open to growth and learning. Gemini is an air sign. And the new moon is a time to set aims for your beliefs and friendships. New ideas can inspire and invigorate you, so be open-minded and ready to learn. Get curious. Begin to feel connected to others in a new way. Learn about yourself through your friendships. And perhaps you can journal and think about, is there something new that you need from your friendships? Or journaling with any idea, any message, any exploration of your own. As you start to wiggle your fingers and toes, kind of stretch through, circling your wrists and your ankles. Saying thank you to your body, thank you to your heart and mind. As you seal this energy in, drawing your knees in and rolling to the side, and you can come up to seated, there's no rush. If you need to stay lying down longer, you're welcome to as well, for any class. Let's take our hands to your heart. Let's sound 3 ohms together, the sound of creation, our third eye, bija sound. And I know this week we haven't been following the mantras of the chakras like we were doing, but it's nice to explore different parts of the chakras. And Om unites them all together, a silent Om for the crown as well. So 3 times through with Om as we inhale to prepare. Taking a breath. Enjoy the 3 shanties if you like. Shanties, peace. Blessing, peace to you. Peace to others. Peace to all. Inhaling to prepare again. Shanti, shanti, shanti. As you bow your head to your heart, bowing to each other, bowing to all. Namaste.